All right, y'all. So I thought this was super interesting. I seen this clip on TikTok, right? Katt Williams. Katt Williams, bro, he was going in on just about every comedian, black comedian that you can think of. Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, Cedric the Entertainer, Ricky Smiley, Tyler Perry, the things that he said. I don't know if I could ever forget the things that he said in this interview. He was going in. But he gets to talking about one part, right? And he's talking about all these comedians who are lying on his name and trying to discredit the work that he's done. And at one point, Shannon Sharpe is asking him, like, hey, are you not afraid of being blackballed because you're coming at all these, high-powered people in Hollywood? Are you not afraid of being blackballed? And I thought what he said was super, super interesting and biblical. And that's what caught my attention. So let's watch this video. I'm going to increase the speed a little bit just for copyright reasons. Let's get into it.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen.
He said Satan can't create anything. Facts. Satan can't create anything. Satan cannot do any new things. He can't do any new things. The only thing that Satan can do is try to replicate things that have already been done. But Satan himself cannot do new things. Satan is not creative. God is creative. Satan is not a creator. Satan was created. God is the only creator. All Satan can do is mimic and act. And I think that's a part of why Satan is so jealous. Because we were made in God's image to be like him. I think that's why Satan is so jealous. A part of it is because Satan wanted to be made in God's image. But that wasn't the plan. And so Satan said, look, I'm gonna be like the Most High. I deserve the worship. I deserve the praise. Yo, let me run that back. Hold on.
Verse that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen.
He said, Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. You're either serving God or you're serving Satan. There's no in between. You're either serving God or you're serving Satan. You're either serving your Father in heaven or you're serving your father, the devil. God can bless us. And ultimately, a blessing is going to be something that's going to be beneficial. And it's going to be for the greater good, not only the greater good of our life and the people around us, but for the greater good of the kingdom. If Satan, quote unquote, because everybody talks about, selling your soul and, this celebrity sold his soul and XYZ and Illuminati and all this type of stuff. If Satan were to put you on, quote unquote, that's not a blessing because there is no good within Satan. You might get money, you might get power, you might get some respect, but it's not going to be for your benefit. It's not going to be for your good. It's not going to be for the greater good of those around you, but it's going to be to your detriment. it's going to be to your demise. It might feel good temporarily, but ultimately it's going to fade away. But the peace that comes from God is everlasting for all of eternity. Satan can't compete with that. Yo, I need to hold on. What's the last part he said one more time?
Again, these people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen.
The number one job of somebody who sold their soul in Hollywood is to act like it didn't happen. The number one job of people who sold their soul in Hollywood is to act like it didn't happen. He talks about a lot in this interview. Most of it, he's just kind of like, most of it, I'll keep it real. Most of it is very much prideful. And he's coming on the show to address a lot of lies. And he's coming on the show to kind of clear his name. That's kind of the whole purpose why he did this interview with Shannon Sharpe. But there's some specific moments in this interview where it's like, you realize how much Katt Williams has seen in Hollywood, and you realize how much information Katt Williams has, and you realize how dark and demonic it is. And I understand that we kind of already known that, but just kind of hearing it specifically and like just the confirmation of like, hey, the speculation that what y'all think is happening in Hollywood is actually happening. That type of confirmation is very eye-opening and it's very interesting. And I think regardless of how you feel, I think that we should be praying for Katt Williams and for Shannon Sharpe as well. I think we should be praying for them both. I think we should be praying that, you know, they draw closer to the Lord, because the Lord is always near. The Lord is always near. We are the problems. We're the ones that stray away. But the Lord is always near. But I pray that they draw closer to the Lord. And I pray that they start to use their platforms to bring glory to Jesus Christ and to spread truth. That's what I pray. But man, he was spitting some facts, some biblical facts. Let me know what y'all think. Get in my comments, like this video. Man. I'm out, y'all.